genetic testing is very helpful, and it is a prevention is better and cheaper than cure. I test this concept first on myself or my near and dear, my family members. See,
Wow.
in digital form, you can get the nutrition. 100 years back, Einstein told that future medicines will be the medicines of frequencies. Health is the last priority in India.
Hey, you are listening to Dream 100 Business Show podcast with Savita Hosamani. We at Dream 100 Business Show are on a mission to help business owners to move to the next level in their personal and business journey by helping them to make smarter decisions. In this show, we decode what goes on in the minds of successful business owners during challenging times and how they converted their dreams into profitable products or services. My paternal grandmom died of breast cancer when she was in her late 30s. So there was a lot of anxiety and apprehension in most of the family members, especially the women folk, that they might have inherited these genes, especially when they would go for a health checkup or they felt a slight pain in their chests. So, how does one find out if they are prone to inherited diseases when they are healthy and get rid of unwanted fear? The good news is now it is possible to do genetic testing to diagnose a wide variety of conditions, including inherited diseases, genetic disorders, and certain types of cancer, and take necessary precautions. So, you want to know about genetic testing, benefits, and its impact? Then stay tuned and listen to Mr. Ashok Pathak, who underwent genetic testing on himself and made his family members also undergo the test. And because of genetic testing, he was able to protect himself from heart surgery. And from then onwards, he is on a mission to help businesses and people to stay healthy and fit with preventive tests and self-healing devices. So let's hear it out from him on this episode of Dream 100 Business Show. Let's get started. Welcome to Dream 100 Show, Mr. Ashok Pathak. It's truly an honor and pleasure to have you on our show today.
Thank you.
Great. So we understand that you started off your journey with wellness concepts of stem cell banking, and then you proceeded towards genetic testing. How did you get introduced to genetic testing?
Actually, from the very beginning, I'm very much anxious about to know about advancement in new medical concepts. So in 2015, one boy who did his post graduation from Pune joined with our stem cell banking, and he took training with genetical testing company based at Pune. And he advised me to go into more deep knowledge for this genetic testing. Now, what happened that I came to know that genetic testing is very helpful, and it is a prevention is better and cheaper than cure. So my father was diabetic. I myself is diabetic, and so I was worried that my son can have at least 50% chances genetically. So in 2015, I tested his health panel for testing the probability of going to diabetes. So at that time, in 2015, company were testing some 26 genes. I tested his genes, and we found that he is at a risk for 6 genes where he needs to change his lifestyle, diet, and exercise. That has helped him to adhere to the advice given by the company. Though I am diabetic, I'm twice a day on insulin and oral hypoglycemic drugs, but I thought, let me check my panel. Then after a year, I also checked my panel with the company. Whereas in my health panel, they found some 3 genes where I'm at a risk. So that clearly proved that my son is at more risk than what I am. Luckily, those doctors who were treating me here, they never advised me to go for another type of test for a genetical testing. In my test, company found that there is one component in the blood that is called homocysteine. If it is on the higher side, then we are prone to cardiovascular disease in future. So I found that it is on the higher side in my blood. So I went to my brother-in-law, his doctor over here also, and we went to cardiologist in 2016 October. He performed angiography on me, and he was very happy that we have found this weakness in my heart. So at least I can have not have to go through a stent or a bypass surgery. So that
Wow.
again strengthened my confidence into this concept, and thereafter I started to take up this as a business also.
Wow. Awesome. So once you found that your son is at a much higher risk, what were the next steps that you took?
Now, after going through this test, the company gives you counseling, three counselings. What type of diet you should have, first of all, based on your genetical setup. And thereafter, after 1 month, company's doctor will advise you to have a exercise pattern, type of exercise, time of exercise, and duration of exercise. Based on your genetical setup, they will advise. Luckily, we found that we have general perception that if you want to decrease the weight, then I mean, if you do exercise in the morning, it's good, but it's not like that. Some people are evening personality, and in India there are some 38% evening personalities. That if you are doing exercise in the evening, then you'll get the better result. So we get very detailed analysis of our genetical setup, and after every month, for 3 months, doctors advise us to what changes we have made in our disease condition, or what more advice we need to from from the counselors. These counselors are not routine counselors. I mean, common counselors. They are nutrigenomic experts. They advise us on the our genetical setup of the body. So surprisingly, my diet chart and my son's diet chart are different because of genes are different. So this is the beauty of this concept.
Wow. So
Right.
is genetic testing very difficult? What is the process when somebody wants to get genetic testing done?
No, it's a very simple process. See, the company provides you a genetical collection testing kit. It's a 5 ml bottle. There's a small liquid inside. You have to give your saliva in that bottle. At least your teeth should be brushed, and you should not consume half an hour before giving your saliva. You have to simply give saliva in that bottle, and courier people from any reputed agency like Blue Dart or any other company will collect the sample, and the sample will reach to the company within 24 hours. Immediately you get the confirmation, and after 21 days you will get your report ready, that when you want the counseling for the your genetical report.
Okay, so what all types of diseases can be detected in this genetic testing?
See, our company have majority of the business, 60% for weight loss panel,
Mhm.
50% maybe from overall health panel. For weight loss panel, we have, I mean, tie up with very reputed organizations for weight loss panel. For other panels, like suppose if you want to test your genes for your hearts, then we call it as ApoE gene. If you want to test your intolerance with the milk, if sometimes people have allergy, then we recommend them for lactose test. You have problem of inflammation, then we suggest you to go for inflammation test. Sometimes people have tendency of gluten intolerance, then we suggest them for to go for gluten intolerance test. Then there's a detoxification, then lipid metabolism, then bone health, then methylation, diabetes, cardiac, estrogen, weight loss, and sports. Those who are interested in sports. We have also tested leading sports personality in India also. Sometimes, see, in the childhood, we have an interest for hockey, but what our gene says, what sports we are fit for. So we test for
Mm.
power and endurance and injury recovery risk And then we suggest that it will be better if you go for a cricket or you go for a football. Based on the genetical setup, we request them to have their career.
So this is awesome. Depending upon the genes, they can choose which kind of sport is actually good, and they can have more chances of succeeding in that particular sport.
Exactly.
Now, I just wanted to understand that when a lady is pregnant and we hear about autism and things like that, so will genetic testing help in autism, detecting autism also?
No, it doesn't help in autism. But
Okay.
for pregnant lady, through stem cell banking, we are doing the one test that is called through Baby Shield. See, in USA or in other part of the country, there is a precondition that when lady gets discharged from the delivery period, then they should go for genetical testing of her baby, that she is not likely to get any genetical disturbance in the future. For that type of test, we have through setup of our stem cell banking.
Hmm. Awesome. So in India, is there awareness about this genetic testing, and are people going for genetic testing nowadays?
No, unfortunately, I would say very frankly, health is the last priority in India. If you
Hmm.
say people that you want to go for a movie, or if you want to go for a picnic, or if you want to go for a hotel, they'll readily, agree. But if you say that you spend it on health, then they'll think twice, and they don't have priority. Even for doctors, I would not, criticize the doctors, but if this concept can be promoted with the uh, general public at large. See, you must have heard the name of Dr. Trehan at Gurgaon Medanta Hospital. In his recent interview, he said that anybody above the age of 25 years and having history of diabetes and heart in their family, they should go for genetical testing. So he's repeatedly saying in 3, 4 interviews, because in recent past, so many leading personalities had a heart attack. So, uh, even from government and all like-minded agencies, they should come forward to create awareness for genetical testing.
So that means genetic testing, if it is made mandatory, it will be good.
Exactly, exactly. Right. At least those who have unhealthy condition in their family, those who have
Mm.
diabetes or BP or overweight problem, or any allergic problem for lactose and glucose, any bone issues. So it's very wide field that way. Even for
Mhm.
cancer, for BRCA1, BRCA2, we are testing the genes, but
Mhm.
people are not coming forward, vigorously.
So, do you have any kind of people who have taken benefited by genetic testing? Any testimonials?
We have testimonials from lot many film and sports personality.
Mhm. Awesome. So now I just wanted to understand that nowadays there are healing devices which are available in the market. So, do you also deal with any kind of healing devices?
Yeah,
Mm.
the name of the gadget is Healy, and this gadget works on artificial intelligence.
Mhm.
The gadget is from Germany. The name of the company is Time Waver, and this company started in 2002. And its founder, Mr. Marcus Shimike, he stayed for 12 years in Himalayas, and he is a very spiritual type of nature. After going to Germany, he invented this gadget with one scientist, Nuno Nina. And this gadget is working on microcurrent, in individualized microcurrent, frequency, and vibration. As you know, 100 years back, Einstein told that future medicines will be the medicines of frequencies. So this gadget works on artificial intelligence. There's a small quantum sensor inside the machine, and through cloud computing, it helps you which type of frequency you need to address your health issue.
So, like, let us understand, like in Healy, what are the kind of diseases where it can help us to diagnose and cure?
Right? I test this concept first on myself or my near and dear or my family members. See, as far as genetical testing is concerned, I tested for myself, my son. Even for Healy, what had happened that when it was introduced 2 years back, I came to know about the Healy and purchased that gadget, which was costing 40,000 at that point of time. And the same period, Corona came to India. So I had a Corona, my son had a Corona, and my daughter-in-law had a Corona. All three people had a Corona at that point of time. I'm a comorbid case of diabetes and BP both. But after using this Healy, and there is one particular cycle frequency in this gadget that is a bioenergetic boost and other cycles, you'll be surprised that though I was a comorbid, because I was the first person to come out of the Corona, and that surprised my brother-in-law, who is doctor over here also. Then my wife was so much tired to serving all of us, even with my grandchild. So she was attending four people, and then she started knee problem and back problem and frozen shoulder, all this thing. Then she said, "Why not to use on my pain issue?" To your surprise, everybody were against me in my home at that point of time. Why are wasting such of money? But then she, after using 10 days, she was so happy that her pain was literally gone by 80%. Then we thought that let us upgrade this gadget to next level where we can treat my diabetes also. So generally in diabetes, we take 3 months average of blood sugar. That was at that point of time, it was 9.06. After using this gadget for 3 months, it came down to 7.8. So that again enhanced my confidence in this gadget. And now we all family members have our own gadgets with professional model, that is ultimate model of the company.
Awesome. So that means that Healy will help in treating corona as well,
Right.
and then bone issues. And what other health issues will Healy help?
See, there are more than 230 conditions, health issue conditions. List will be too long, but it helps you to manage diabetes, BP. Then if ladies have a problem of menstrual cycle, menopause cycle, then if a gents have a problem of prostate or a kidney problem. Nowadays, after Corona, what we observed that lot many people are passing through depression, anxiety, and sleep problem. This company gives 110% guarantee for this problem, and even migraine, and it will you will not believe it. It gives you nutrition in the digital form. And if you heart problem, if you liver problem, if you have a inflammation, if you have a addiction to the towards drugs and alcohol, if you have problem with astrology, if you have vastu, I mean, it's a miracle gadget. And there are two parts in this gadget. One is pink cap and another is resonance, that is blue app. So through blue app, you can give distance therapy from sitting from your place to any part of the world. Recently, one of our patient who was in Baroda, now she has gone, she was a depression patient. She took therapy from my wife. She's a good healer. Now she has gone to Sydney and she sent a message from Sydney that she's getting some depression attacks. So my wife is at present giving the distance therapy for depression from sitting from here to Sydney also.
Wow. Let me say that if at all I purchase Healy, there is no need to take any medicines. Just by using this gadget, it will help me to control my depression, my anxiety issues.
Right. It depends upon your medical condition and medical issue. But the lady who was taking 4 pills a day for sleep and depression, now it has come down to 1 pill for a day.
Wow.
We never recommend to withdraw medical tablets or all advice from the doctor. We always advise them to get in touch with the doctors, because it is not advisable to withdraw immediately. But yes, see, if I give my example, when I started a year back using this Healy for diabetes, I was taking 36 units in the morning and 22 units in the evening insulin. After gradual using regularly, now my insulin I'm using is 22 units in the morning and 12 units in the evening. So
Wow.
gradually it is coming down. So I can show the medical reports also. So that is there. So we never say you withdraw the medicine, but yes, with your doctor's advice, you withdraw slowly.
So somebody has to use this Healy device along with the medication, whatever they are taking, and then gradually they will start seeing results in their medical reports as well.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Do you have any other testimonials of people who have used this Healy and how they have got benefited?
Right. So I have put a lot many testimony on my website also. There is one testimony for cancer patient also. There is one
Wow.
testimony for very leading scientist from ISRO, that is Indian Science Research Organization, Ahmedabad. His name is Mr. Alok Sharma. He had a very severe back problem, sciatica problem. He's the age of around 75. He took all the treatment for homeopathy, then Ayurveda and alternative medicine, but he was not able to getting rid of all this problem. So after using Healy, to your surprise, he was able to drive a car from Ahmedabad to Ghana about 1,000 kilometers at the age of 75. And in his testimony, he has said to all the people that those who wants to Healy, they should start using it in early age, because if you will use Healy, then you can expand a 10-year lifespan. What's
Hmm.
more than what we want then? And world over, there's more than some 80,000 testimony for different health issues.
Wow. Hmm. So there are different types of Healy gadgets, is it? The beginners and then the advanced levels, the
No,
professional ones.
no, yeah, there's only one gadget weighing only 30 grams. Generally, we recommend people to go for resonance model or a professional model because it covers most of the health issues. If you are confident, then you can always upgrade to next level, and you can always upgrade up to professional level as your confidence grows.
Hmm. So after buying one gadget, how many people in a family can use?
No, at least I would say at least 3 to 4 people can easily use, because this gadget you can use maximum thrice a day at 3 hours interval. Before and after therapy, you need to have enough water. But we don't recommend more than using it for 3 times. But two is enough. If there are 4 members in the family, you have to just attach with your mobile app, and you can perform all natural your day-to-day work without any disturbance. You can even run, you can drink
Hmm.
water, you can attend kitchen, whatever it may.
Awesome. So is it a wearable device?
Yeah, it's a wearable device because with mobile app, this gadget will connect it, and there is one heal advisor app inside. So you have to just feed your problem. Suppose if you have a anxiety or a depression or sleep problem, you put the problem, then gadget will show you that which wearable device you have to wear. For such type of problem, you have to wear a ear clip in the your ear. Suppose if you have diabetes and a BP, or ladies have menstrual problem, then you have to wear a belt in your right hand and left hand. If you
Hmm.
have pain problem, then gadget will show that please stick electrodes to your knee, please stick electrodes to your back or frozen shoulder point. So it's so user friendly, even 8-year-old child can use it.
Wow. Hmm. I've heard about devices doing aura cleansing and things like that. So will Healy help in aura cleansing also?
Definitely. It's a very wide application, is our application. We generally take your photo, and ideally should have not any picture on the backside. And then we record your voice and the chanting mantra in which you have faith. And then we record your voice. And then after we take your aura. And after taking aura, which three chakras are weak in your, out of 7 chakras, it will show you immediately. So these chakras are need to be strengthened, and we then ultimately we strengthen those chakras. It's a ready to use. See, in Reiki, it's like Reiki is a semi-automatic machine, and this is automatic machine. In Reiki, it takes at least 2 hours, if I'm not wrong. But this machine, with half an hour, you can treat and manage the issues.
Awesome. You said it is very good for children, for elderly persons, for any age group. This
Right.
uh,
You rightly mentioned for children, if you have problem of concentration, if you have problem of anxiety, if you have problem of hyperactivity, there are all cycles in this gadget. You just name the problem, and what practical solution is there in this machine.
Oh, wow.
This machine is available in 45 countries world over. That is the best part.
Oh, wow. So if people want to buy Healy gadget, so they have to get in touch with you and you will be able to help them with all the instructions.
Uh, yeah, all the instructions will help, and to based of the knowledge, even our company and our upline from Jabalpur and all other centers, they are conducting a daily seminar, a daily webinar of 1.5 hours from 9 to 10:30 to educate the people, and they are very good advice to the people that how to use it. And even anybody is having any problem, then at the end of the webinar they solve the problem and to get the confidence in the gadget.
So people can just buy this, use this, and in case they are not happy, they can always
Yeah,
return it back.
always right. And then, as I said, it company never claims false because there's 4% rejection rate world over, but it's very rare, very rare.
So how many people have been using it in India from the past few years?
In India, it is introduced only since last 2 years.
Okay.
Yes, 2 years. And if in up country from 1990, 2019.
Okay, awesome. So that means that this Healy is, as you said, a miracle device which
Yeah,
can be used by everyone in the family. People can save on their medical bills as well by
right.
using Healy. Awesome.
Nice.
And if people want to get in touch with you to know more about genetic testing or about this Healy device, how should they connect with you?
My mobile number is 98250508881 and 9925050881. They can also connect with me. And there is my website also, and they can always put me a question. We are running this company under the name of Global Healthcare and Wellness, where we bring new medical concept when it is right time to introduce.
Awesome. So, how do businesses actually get benefited from genetic testing?
Comes to my mind that for genetical testing, our company made one wellness program with one company for some 300 employees, and we found that some 33% employees were at a risk to cardiovascular disease in future. So if such type of wellness programs are promoted in company, this concept can help very well for the overall wellness of the company.
So you and your team will help anyone who has got any questions
Right.
even before they want to buy. Also, they can get in touch with you, ask any questions, feel the product, and then read the testimonials, and then go ahead and buy the gadget.
Yeah, I don't recommend to buy, but at least I request them to have a feel of the gadget in their money back guarantee. I mean, at one point, recent Nobel Prize which was given 2 months back, it is on physical, that is on quantum entanglement, and that the same principle is already there in Healy. It's a patented product. Since company does not give exclusive right to sell anybody, if anybody is happy, then they recommend to others, and they can also develop and sell this gadget any part of the world, 45 countries world over if they contact and they are genuinely interested in the business.
Oh, wow. So there is a business opportunity as well.
Yeah, great business opportunity.
Awesome. So it was great talking to you and understanding the benefits of genetic healing as well as this Healy device. I would definitely love to experiment with this device, especially for my aura cleansing.
Right, right. I'll ask my wife to have your aura, because she's expert in that aura. And thank you very much for giving me opportunity to at least introduce this new concepts or product of future for medicine.
Yes, the only intention is more and more people get benefited out of this device and they remain healthy and peaceful.
Yeah,
Uh,
I would request masses to invest in health first. Then it is everything.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people will get benefited and they will reach out to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. Really, I enjoyed talking to you.
Hope you too had a great time listening to the real-time experiences of Mr. Ashok Pathak. I have been interacting with Mr. Ashok many times, and it took me a lot of effort to understand his business of stem cell banking, genetic testing, and self healing devices. All of us have our own inherent fears when it comes to health, and some of us do not even express it openly. So take this opportunity of sharing this episode with your friends and loved ones and help them to be healthy and fit. Discover the benefits of self healing devices today and take control of your well being. We at Dream 100 Business Show help business owners in creating an audio profile for their business and thereby a personal brand so that they can reach out to new audiences locally and globally. All you have to do is click on the link in the show notes and join the Telegram group so that you'll be able to connect and interact with other listeners, and write to us if you want to get featured as a podcast guest. We are waiting to hear from you. Thank you for being such a wonderful listener. Thank you.